I was really recently thinking about insurance rates, and we keep pretty much a good track on our expenses here. We try and keep them as low as possible, uh, and that comes with discipline. That comes with just finding the best deals possible. Um, but it also just living below your means, as well as doing things as efficiently as possible. All of these things will contribute into uh, you dealing with all of the rampant inflation uh, and the frivolous spending that people will get involved with. But anyway, the name of the game today is making sure that you keep your baseline expenses as low as possible. But it's very difficult to do that when insurance is going up, food is going up, uh, gas is going up, everything is going up, and particularly insurance, and that's what I wanted to talk about. And particularly, there's many forms of insurance, and I believe they're all going up. But car insurance, uh, I've noticed that probably car insurance for us, and we keep full coverage, uh, even though the cars are paid off. We always keep full coverage um, because of the benefits that's associated with it. However, we've noticed that the full coverage on the insurance has gone up at least 25%, at least 25% from what we was paying a couple of years ago. Uh, Not only did it spike when there was a tornado out in the county, uh, but it also spiked again as a direct result of all this inflation and uh, the cost of living continues to rise. And it got me to thinking. Uh, when I was living in New Jersey, I used to live in Newark, New Jersey. It's probably one of my first apartments, and no, it was my first apartment at 18. And I had my apartment, and I was thinking about getting a car, and one of the first things that I checked was the insurance premium for the car. Now, anybody knows Newark, New Jersey, it was like it's one of the biggest car thief uh, capitals of the world, man. I mean, Newark, New Jersey is a serious problem with car theft, and they did a movie on it. It's called Jersey Drive about the car theft problem in New Jersey. But the insurance that they quoted me was about like $500, and that was many years ago. 20 years ago, they quoted me at like $500, $700. I think it was like some exorbitant number uh, to get insurance. And the reason why I didn't get insurance wasn't the getting a car; it was insuring that car. Now that was just for liability. Fast forward to today, uh, many youngsters are coming of age where it's time to learn how to drive. Uh, a lot of people out here, they drive very early. I mean, you see 15, 16-year olds behind, trucks, and they just be pushing it. So it's quite common out here to see that. However, if you are low income, or if you are living in the cities, chances to insure a person that is a new driver is going to be astronomical. Uh, a lot of people simply not going to be able to drive, and this is another reason why, uh, when I look at this kind of stuff, I come to the conclusion that they want to eliminate cars. They want to eliminate people on the road, and the easiest way to do that is to increase the cost. Uh, because if you get into an accident, your insurance premium go up, and you're at fault. This is why a lot of people don't want to put new drivers behind their cars, is because of the liability associated with it. Even because if you got liability, you can't get like a car rental, like like I like about the full coverage is if something happened to the car, I can get a comparable car until they fix uh, the car. Um, but you don't get that kind of coverage, and because it's going to be so expensive to insure new drivers, a lot of less people are going to be driving. That with the increased cost of gas, um, and overall cost of living, and maintenance costs as well. Uh, a lot less people are going to be driving. I mean, it's just a logical course of action. Uh, and who's going to be affected the most? The poor, uh, uh, people who live below the poverty line, uh, people that live in cities. You may have a job, you may have a decent job, but could you imagine paying uh, $5, $6, $700 added to your insurance bill to add a new driver or new drivers? Uh, it's just a sign of the times, man.